Hi, everybody. This is episode 3 of Gotcha Cast. And today we're talking about tropes that we like and don't like. Uh, I don't have a segue, so introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Yuri. A pleasure to meet all of you guys.
Hi,
Okay,
I'm
hello
Cal.
there. And I'm Dead Fun. I think that was a good save. That was a good.
You cut them off though.
They said okay. They said like the name they have.
I don't like it here
Sure.
anymore. I want to go home. We literally said what the order was gonna be. What the fuck?
We still did
Is
it.
this
We
the
still
intro, or we're gonna redo the intro with this?
No,
gonna be
No,
like-
we're
Hell
sticking
no.
with it. Hey, that's fun. So, how is this gonna work?
Oh boy. Well, as a Flash said, by the way, really, it's, I don't think the explanation is going to come up, but like when I say Flash, I mean Isaiah. But with this, pretty much, we're going to be, as said, talking on tropes we do like, tropes we don't like. The format we're going to have with this is that we're each going to have it be like we're doing it how we were supposed to do the intro. So with like I suppose Isaiah first, and then Yuri, you, Cal, then me. This is the part
That's
where you,
crazy. What you call it? With this, how we are also gonna do is that we are gonna do it in a game format.
I was
and the-
literally gonna say this part, but then you were like, you decided to hit me with the "that's crazy."
That's crazy. Anyways, also the winner gets a $10 Chili's gift card. Just so you know.
You didn't even
so-
explain the game.
But the prize is more important than the game mechanics. Everyone knows this.
Okay,
Um,
Why
excellent.
Chili's though?
Because I decided it's Chili's. Deal with it, okay? And Chili's is
Raph,
base.
Who even goes to
Raph,
Chili's?
what if you have no chilies near you?
You live in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm sorry, okay?
I
Okay,
also don't have a Chili's near me though.
So how this is supposed to work will be that once we each say the trope that we have, each person is voice call. It's gonna be like what the fuck is it? You have talent. What is it? What
What?
is it? What's that show called? I know it's like
America's Got Talent?
Yeah, America. Yeah. We're like pretty much we're each gonna have like a board where like we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna be like, we think you do like that trope. We think you don't like that trope. We think and then this is like a guessing game. We each have to guess, and then they're gonna say it as well as once they, as well as I don't know, name some examples once we like say the each guess we have. I'll keep point tally on like who will guess the most correct.
Actually,
I
I want
think-
to do a quick honorable mention.
Oh wait, shouldn't the whole thing?
Oh really? You
start
mean
first
the
before we give
honorable mention? Do you mean
Basically,
the honorable mention you want to tell us since you were going to use it pre us having this recorded, but then you said
actually
well,
no.
like,
Then
hey,
actually no. Then I have two. I have Bathos and I have the dragon trope.
Dragon.
if you can,
The Bathos trope basically being a climactic scene or like a very important moment and then being ruined by a dumb joke, insert a fart joke or stuff like that. And the dragon being the rival to Lancer.
Okay, before we start though, does someone want to explain what a trope is for those who don't know? And before you say anything, I've genuinely talked with like 3 people on this concept, and a lot of them asked what a trope was.
Oh god.
well then, I did the game explanation part. Yeah, like you're.
Okay. A trope are like little reoccurring things that happen in a show. Not little, depending on what it is. Like, toss me an example.
Okay, I don't like your
See.
explanation. Okay, sorry. Tropes don't have to be in TV shows. They are often depicted in media in general. It's usually a reoccurring theme or premise that happens in certain genres. For example, in a lot of romance dramas, there's usually the trope, or another word that could be used for it is a cliche, such as in romance novels, animes, and TV shows. The 2 main characters clearly like each other, but are too scared to confess and think the other person wouldn't have the same feelings. That would be considered a trope, or otherwise known as a cliche. And this can be depicted in small character traits or in big plot points and story points.
That's I guess essentially what I saw my stuff as.
Anyways, with that, Isaiah, do you want to start us off?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna start off with our first trope, which will be the obviously evil ally. Like, You know, like when a character shows up and like one of the first things that they say if they want to kill someone, for example, Sasuke, or just Scar in general.
Uh,
Scar's whole vibe is off right from the
okay
jump.
then.
Just to make sure, you mean Scar from Lion King, correct?
Yeah.
Okay then. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna guess that you don't like the trope.
I'm gonna guess you actually like it.
Man, I don't know. You're weird. I think you would like the trope. You're not right in the head.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't want to say that. I don't want to agree with you, Cal, that you're right, but you are. And not me not being right in the head part.
There
I
we
get my
go.
point.
I think it's based. Like everybody's too stupid to see that bro's definitely insane and wants to murder everyone. I think it's really funny.
I can't relate. I find the trope really annoying.
I mean, I can't say
Like
much on that trope yet for reasons.
Okay, fair
a
enough.
lot of things.
I
It's
think
just really insane.
I like it in certain cases. I think my favorite usage on it will be like when the person's like comedically evil, but they have like I don't want to say a good reason, but like it feels like it's like the point in the narrative. I guess like what I'll say is like I think I like Dio as an example, since like yeah the dude literally like will like mow down civilians in like a cars, but like they're like a 2nd-century
My
vampire with
car,
no
we asked
intelligence.
a beer.
Oh
But
yeah,
still,
Dio's first thing that he did was kick a dog.
yeah, like that's a way more good example from the same series. Yeah.
Wait,
Still, is that all you
who's
were
keeping
gonna
track
say
of the
on it?
points,
It's
by the
funny
way?
and based. It's
I think
funny.
that
Oh
is.
yeah,
Okay.
I go off, bro, Dad. You know I go off vibes.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I just
Alright.
didn't want to know.
I believe I would be next, and my first one is going to be the Lancer, aka the Lancer being the rival to the MC or another protagonist or another character in the main group. Think of Sasuke to Naruto
So a
or
rival?
yeah.
Well, this is like
And why did
normally
you say
pulled up in like a
Lancer?
5-man band structure where you have like the you know Lancer's the rival.
The Lancer, the brain, the heart, the strong guy, and the main C.
Yeah.
Also the
I think
girl.
yeah. You
I
gotta
I
have the
said
The
the heart.
girl is crazy.
That's no. Well, like in every group, there's just like 4 dudes and just one girl.
I
in the
said the
normal
That's
heart.
how it works.
in the normal 5-man
The
band
heart is usually
structure. Yeah, like essentially. Still, I think you like it. I think you do like
Yeah,
it.
you would like it. Weirdo freak.
you. You know what? Just to cover all our bases, you don't like it.
God, Flash, you're so fucking wrong. Yeah, I fucking love this trope, man.
Yeah, you seem like someone who would like it.
Okay, then.
I said to
Wait.
cover all our bases.
Listen,
Okay.
the Lancer can bring the best thing out for their rival, whoever they are be. Think of Vegeta for Vegeta to Goku.
Ew.
Okay,
Isn't it the
I
opposite
like.
for them too? It's literally the opposite for them too. When Goku gets strong, Vegeta's like, "You got to be stronger than me, Kakarot." And then Goku's just like, "Okay, cool."
But that's what I mean. Like in for in sometimes the story where the MC where the MC can't do stuff Lancer to pull up. Like for example, fighting the MC's rival at that time, or filling roles that the main character can't. Like for example, if the main character is a edgy emo boy, the Lancer would be a very happy, chill, upbeat person. In contrast, and it's a trope that I love that can be fantastic from time to time.
I don't think I like this trope.
Do you not like rivals?
Yeah, I think rivals can be fun. I think the issue is I don't think rivals are done to the best that they could be. I feel like a lot of times what either happens is that I either don't care about a rival at all, or I end up caring more about the rival than the protagonist. I feel like not.
You think that's
I feel like at least a
fundamentally
lot of the
bad?
media. Go ahead.
Do you think that's fundamentally bad to care more on the rival than the MC?
I don't think so if the MC is interesting, but I have seen scenarios where I don't really care about the MC and I care more about the rival, but I've also had scenarios where I care more about the MC and I couldn't care about the rival. For example, Naruto, I really don't care about Sasuke. I'm gonna be real.
I hate him.
Every time we would cut to Sasuke as like the rival, I would get annoyed. Like, I don't think that Sasuke as a rival, or at least how it was depicted, was done very well. To the point where whenever he appeared, I would get like a little annoyed and pissed off because I really did not care about his character.
I
I'm trying to think of an
I
example you'll need.
personally,
Like, what's up, Flash? My bad.
uh, I was saying I personally don't like the trope because whenever it happens, they're not even rivals for real. They're rivals for like a very short while, and then the main character just gets stronger than
I
the
mean,
rival,
here's the
and
thing.
the
It's
rival
like
never catches up.
I mean, here's the thing. They don't have to be rivals like the entire time. Like for example, think of Tony Stark and Captain America. They are they are each other's lancers, but they're not rivals. When it comes to being like lancers and like when it comes to like lancers, you don't have to like rivals with the person at that time. Think of Lionel and another example. Think of like Keith and Lance from the 2016 Voltron animated series.
I'm
At,
getting
at the
what you
beginning,
mean.
it was
You did
quite
not
clear
just say
he was a lancer.
Voltron. I don't.
I did.
No, but what I mean is like, okay, they're depicted as equals. Like, okay, Gray and Natsu from Fairy Tail. They're depicted as equal. They're not equals. Like, at least on the part that I'm on, Natsu, from feats I've seen him do, way stronger than Gray. Naruto and Sasuke, they're depicted as like almost the same strength. Naruto's stronger, and their final fight, he and Sasuke, like Sasuke was trying to kill Naruto. Naruto was not trying to kill Sasuke. And so, and
I don't know.
it
I'm
just feels
hmm.
dumb.
I
I'm a
do have
little
a
more
positive
sympathetic to
example.
Dan's.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, sure. No, like you say your positive example then.
I would say a positive one where I do really like the rivalry is in Black Clover with Asta and Yuno.
Oh, let's go.
I feel
I like
like
that.
that
They're big.
is a very, very good rivalry in the sense of I'm rooting for both of them. They both kind of scale in the same power as the show progresses. Like there are certain points where I think Asta might be more powerful than Yuno, or I think Yuno's more powerful than Asta, but it never feels like it's unreachable. It always feels like it kind of just motivates the other person to get stronger. Plus, what I like in it is that there's a mutual respect between them. They don't hate each other.
Yeah.
They care for each other and respect one another, which is why they need to beat them. In the sense of it would be disrespectful for the other person if they didn't go all out.
Black Clover is based. Okay.
It is. I love Black Clover.
Another example is Arthur and I had his name. I
Shinra.
forget his name from Fire Force.
Shinra.
Shinra. Yeah. Another example is Shinra and Arthur. They're not rivals, but they're not foils to each other, but kind of complement each other. With Shinra being a bit more like the head on, but Arthur being a bit more the dumb, but they both like kind of like bring each other out perfectly nice. Anyway, Dad, you were trying to say something earlier, though?
All I was gonna say is that I feel like there's many examples in media. If I were to like guess, I think there's, I guess, more bad examples than like good. But I like the good stuff to the point where like I think I overall like the trope. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't have
And
negative
besides,
emotions.
it's not just the rivalship anyway. It's just more than that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, here's the thing. A Lancer is not just a rival to the MC. It could be like, as I said earlier, like, say, for example, Keith and Lance from Voltron. At first, it was a bit more of a rivalship, but as they grew on, they grew up to be good friends. And, like, in certain moments where Keith couldn't, like, perform, Lance would pull up and be their, like that, and fill up their role for that moment. And fill up the role
I
of being the leader.
I personally believe with the Lancer stuff, you sort of have to have like them be rivals at some point. I guess they don't have to be all the time, but like I don't know, that's how 3D characters are.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let's-
enough. Next, but next person is
Oh, it's me, isn't it? That's
Ow.
crazy.
yes.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay. I don't know the actual trope name for this one. However, my first trope is I have to distance myself off from you to protect you. Now, a couple of examples of this is let's just say you're best friends with someone. However, the MC is in like a gang or something, or is a part of the mob and cares very deeply for his best friend. So to protect them, he distances himself off from them so that the mob doesn't use them to get to him. Another example of this is, let's just say, a creature or being that lives for a very long time starts a romantic relationship with, let's just say, a human who has a drastically shorter lifespan, uh, and the human decides to break up with the creature in fear of having them feel the pain of losing them throughout their entire lifetime.
Oh, okay. I feel like you don't like this.
Same here. I think you
I don't know
don't
why.
I
like it.
I
feel
just
like
get the vibes.
I feel you don't like it.
Okay, then we're getting don'ts across the board. What's up?
I love how you're all completely wrong. I actually really like this trope. Believe it or
Really?
not. Okay,
Really?
so
Okay.
it's the same thing with Dead, where that he said earlier, where there are definitely a lot more bad examples you can give, but the good examples I really like.
Okay, then.
It's I also love drama, right? So and it's like peak drama. Uh
Mhm.
and I think when done well, it can be very interesting from a story point perspective. For example, I think the main issue people have with the trope is that it's very clear what's happening, and then you get annoyed that like the other character doesn't understand, or you feel that the stakes aren't high enough, so it feels kind of underwhelming. Or it doesn't make sense for the MC to be distancing off. I personally like it when it's not like cutthroat, where there's a gradual build up to it.
Yeah.
For example, let's just say in like the gangster movie, how
My bad. You can say
where the MC is fine with like keeping his best friend around. However, he hears around the block that another person's friend got brutally murdered or like injured to get to the other person. And with this, they don't just go to the friend and go, we can't be friends anymore. There's that gradual buildup where now they're like worried, anxious for the friend. And we see that in the character where eventually it kind of boils up where they find they have to cut them off in order to protect them. I think the worst most stories can do is have them cut off the person too fast without us see the true reasoning for it.
I could
hmm.
see
Yeah.
that. It's just,
I
but
sort
also to
of.
point out.
Well, you first. My
Sorry.
bad. You. No,
Okay,
you're good.
but to point out what you're saying, like it's the I can see the actually opposite of the having it happen out of nowhere, but seeing the after effects and like them finding out the reason why. I actually like that a little bit more, to be honest.
I don't like it when it happens and like there's like okay. In Harry Potter in one of the Harry Potter movies, Dumbledore decided to stay away from Harry. No explanation. He just shows up randomly, then leaves, zero explanation. And like I'm pretty sure like the whole reason was to protect Harry from something. But like Harry grew up abused. You don't just start ignoring an abused literal child, by the way, without giving explanation because he's gonna think he did something wrong or something like that. Like, say something at least. Say you're busy. Say anything. Don't just ignore them and leave.
But like I was gonna say, I have two more positive examples. I think have who here has seen Maji? Has seen him?
I have not.
I have
Okay, then.
Don't know what
not.
that is.
These are like nose. These are like nose. Okay, then. Generally like good shonen anime from the 2000s. But like with Maji, there's like a really good example with one of the MCs called Alibaba, where like pretty much a massive part in like the arc they have will be that they decided to basically run from home and run from many different problems and try and separate from it since they feel as if they have been like a burden on the society that they're from. And I think that is first pretty good as like just a basic motivation. I think like the way you have to know that like oh well no you're not a burden you can actually help and like especially you have to help what the fuck are you doing is like cool. But I'll say as well I think a positive example I have, and by the way to make sure Cal I didn't like have like misunderstood the trope you said, correct?
No, that would count, I would say.
Okay,
Because I did
but
give like two very like drastic examples. The trope itself is more so I distance myself to protect you.
yeah. But
Yeah.
then I did want to say as well, I like how my hero does like a subversion on it, where like I think Deku has like the full arc. And by the way, I have a problem with like the final saga and my hero, how they decide to pace it, and especially the power creep from this specific portion. But I think with how they did it with Deku, I sort of like it, where it's like, yo, dude, why the fuck are you like separate? Why have you separated yourself? Are you dumb? And I think how they did that specific part with it was I actually like it. Whereas in like they are just being like a dum dum who's like doing like separation since like they feel like it's correct, but it doesn't really have like a good basis with how the rest of the cast feels. But that's like my two positives. Yeah.
Fair enough. With that, Dead Fun.
My trope will be Ascended Extra. and to have like a brief explanation provided. It'll be when a person in the side cast is gradually, at certain points, done really fast, provided a prominent role. What's an example I think you're all gonna know?
Am I thinking like Jack Sparrow and Pirates of the Caribbean, where
Yeah,
like
that's a good
they were
example.
meant to be a side character, but like
Oh.
the next two movies they became like the main character?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
And I guess JoJo's like my go-to in this discussion. I think as well certain examples like Speedwagon and what is it? Yeah, like Speedwagon's a good example like as well.
Donkey could also be a
I-
good one from Shrek.
I want to
Uh,
say, I think you like this trope.
I think he doesn't.
I think he does. He likes NPCs.
He does like NPCs, but I
And-
have like a sneaking suspicion that he doesn't.
Well, I
Like,
in fact like this trope.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it
I'm
has
the
a what did you say, Flash?
I said I'm the best.
Who
It's
has the most
true.
points? Who has the most points?
At this
I
point
think
it'll be
I
a
do.
tie between you, Cal, and Zan.
What?
Yeah, you're
Cal,
washed, Isaiah.
Cal 2, Dead Fun 1, Flash 1, Zan 2. But with this, I just have too many different examples where I like the trope. Okay, you all know Attack on Titan, correct?
I
I
know
want-
of it. Still have yet to see it.
I watched
Okay,
the
then
first 2 seasons and dropped it.
Okay, then I
I
guess
didn't
we're
watch
going.
any of it.
Okay, then you
I
all
know
like
it, though.
One Piece, correct? Like One
Yeah.
One
Yeah, let's go!
Piece.
One Piece! Let's go!
We're just- Yo, dude, I gotta edit in like the One Piece intro, and I say this like the first one of like the.
None of that one.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, essentially. I think a really good example. I don't think you all know this, but like Silver's Rayleigh. They're like a person that like what is it? What is it? Pulls up really in like the beginning in the series. I don't think they did this in the anime. Like they pull up in the beginning, and then it's like, who the fuck is this random grandpa? But then like eventually they pull up, and it's like yeah, here we are. Okay, then. So by the way, this is the first time we see Silver's Rayleigh. Look in general. That's from 19.
Ooh. Oh, and he looks
But then,
exactly the same.
But then like we eventually
have
see
a
that
more
like
photo.
they're actually like giga important, like story critical.
Wait, when was this?
Yeah, bro was
This was the first time? When was this?
Yeah,
during Buggy's flashback.
Yeah,
It was during Buggy's flashback.
Oh.
in Orangetown. In Orange.
Okay, in my defense, it's
Bro was-
been a very long time.
No, like you're good. I don't think most will recall the fact that this is like the first time they show up.
Yeah, the first time I
Rayleigh's
think of
base.
Rayleigh showing up is Sabaody, if I'm being
Yeah, like
honest.
same here. I think a cool
Rayleigh's
example
just
as well.
base.
I think one of the best examples, and from like My Hero as well, will be the Kirishima battle in season 4, where like it's Kirishima versus Rappos. Kirishima's battle with Rappos put up there, even if they were like full on in the side cast, up to then. So that's my like general examples. And I don't know if you want like a reason on why I think it's cool. I think narratives in many ways are built upon like sudden turns and like shifts. And I think when you have a person that wasn't prominent but then rises up to be, it's a good way to spice up the narratives and like a drawback upon stuff that you put in the setting.
And also enough, thanks to that trope, but also the thing that's trope, it's like certain characters like getting like popular in like media. Like, God, I'm trying to think of an example of a character who was supposed to be a background character, but just got like popular because fans like them. I can't think of
You were
one.
gonna
right
name a
now.
Golden Kamui example, but like I think a good one is like Tsukishima, since like they were literally just a random mook in the beginning.
Fukushima?
That's right.
Yeah, Golden Kamui reference.
Oh.
No person from the audience will have it
Will
understood.
not be the last one today.
People in
at
the
all.
cast don't understand it.
No, we do.
Oh, well, one person.
No, we don't. Don't speak for us.
Yeah, what?
Like, I'm trying to think of a character who, like, besides like from like Golden Kamuy was like got like was supposed to be like a background character, but got like really important, but like fans liked him immediately, and like got like really important.
Well,
Okay,
fans
so
don't
I'm
have to like the
blanking on
person to make the trope happen.
Well, I know that it just it helps with the trope
obvious.
sometimes.
I
Am
gave
not
the
wrong?
example earlier, but I'll go more into depth with it now. If you want like a character like that, is Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean was designed to be just the comedic side character. In the first movie, Jack does have a role to play in the movie, but isn't like integral to it, right? Like the main characters are definitely what are their names again? Will Turner. It's Will Turner. I can't remember if the
Will
woman's name.
Turner and isn't it like Elizabeth?
It might be
No,
Elizabeth.
it's not.
Is it not?
Wait. I
Are you
don't
lying
know.
to me?
It's been a
Why
while.
are you
Probably.
lying to me? Stop lying to me. I
Because
feel
you feel.
I feel in it. Also they are Elizabeth, by the way. They're Elizabeth Swan. But
Well, let's go.
Turner and Elizabeth are definitely the main characters in the first movie. We see their journey, how they progress, and they are integral to the entire story overall. However, people love Captain Jack Sparrow so much where in the second and third movie, the center point is Jack Sparrow, to the point where the movies literally cannot happen if Jack Sparrow isn't there, which in this case is like fun. I do really like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. But unfortunately, Captain Jack Sparrow is so like now integral to that franchise that making a movie without Jack Sparrow in it seems a little bit blasphemy, to the point when the new movie got released, or not released, announced a few years ago, and Jack Sparrow wasn't going to be in it. Everyone was up in arms about it and were very upset, and we're planning on boycotting the movie. I don't know what's happening with that movie now. I'm going to be honest. I've heard almost nothing about it since it got announced back in like 2019.
But still, that's like my trope, so we can move on to the next person.
Wait, before that, I like Jack Sparrow's stupid little run. I think it's funny.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
Okay. Next is I just put Genie. I just put Genie.
That's it.
That's
Do the
Genies.
Okay, so
Yeah,
just to
I
make
got it.
sure, when you mean genies, I'm assuming you mean like an all-powerful being that can grant wishes, correct?
Huh?
I'm gonna be.
That's
I don't
it?
think you'll like it.
Well,
Yep.
it's technically a trope. It has a page.
It does have a trope. But I was just okay. God, I don't know.
I think you don't like it.
I don't think you'll like it.
I have to be kind of. If Yuri gets ahead of me because of this, I'm gonna like die. I think you do like it.
Well, he's ahead of you. 'Cause I despise Genies.
I
I fell off. I'm
You-
washed.
Like you could say, hey, I wish I had $1 million. Like you're a criminal because you just get random money from a bank or something. Or okay, wait. Have any of you seen the Gen series?
In series. No.
I don't think I've
Yeah, like-
ever heard of this.
I don't think I've heard of this.
Okay.
Um.
I was introduced by it by Dead Meat. Do y'all know Dead Meat?
Yeah, I know
I'm aware.
Dead Meat. They just did a
Okay,
interview recently.
So in the series, an evil genie, a djinn, is trying to take over, but to do that, he needs to get 3 wishes off of a person. And so the problem with this is all the wishes he grants have a terrible turn to him. Like, just give 3 good wishes and you can take over the world. But no, you have to do your stupid little, you wanna be swole? Okay. And it's gonna make them like swole up and then explode or something. Just give them an actual
Okay,
wish,
hold on.
and they can
Just to
take
make
over
sure.
the
The
world.
Genies series.
Well, just to make
Down.
sure, I think you dislike the monkey paw trope specifically in this scenario, less of like the genies themselves.
It's always the genies. You know how
No,
you know
I
how
mean,
you're
not
racist
always.
towards-
I mean,
no,
like,
you
you
know how
think
you're
about
racist-
Aladdin. The genie's cool in that movie.
Yo, dude,
Well,
hold up.
that's because he's
Flash
Robin
is getting
Williams.
pretty face there.
Okay?
You're racist to genies, is that it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
hearing. I think. Oh, okay. Wow.
Hey,
You can't say that anymore.
I think Cal's
Yes,
a
I
little bit. Wait,
can.
I think this really is the monkey paw trope than the genie trope.
No, it's every genie does it except for Robin Williams because he's based. Okay? Like
I don't think-
every genie,
I
you have to
don't
like.
think this is
so
true.
you mean to say Robin Williams is a good one? Is that what you're saying?
He's one of the good ones. Will Smith,
Okay, then.
he's a good runner-up.
Okay, then. So with that, is that it?
Yeah, I don't get why they do the whole. Oh, you didn't word that right. Oh,
The reason
Because
would be that it's
I think Go ahead.
Well, no, you explain it. No.
Usually there are 2 aspects to it in that scenario. Either one, they physically have to do it. There have been depictions in media where genies like feel bad when people word stuff wrong. Like they don't want to. It's like an obligation they have to do because of their curse. Another one is because they're kind of pricks. They think it's funny. They're bored, like, oh, you want $1 million? Well, I can't enjoy the $1 million, so like now I'm gonna do everything I can to make your wishes as miserable as possible.
Hi, funny. Hey, Flash. To not help your genie point. The one from Ruby.
she's not even. Wait. Okay, wait. Are you talking about the girl or the dude?
The dude.
I don't remember him for real.
Yeah,
So
Okay,
your point is invalid.
Either way, so Isaiah is a genie racist. Good to know. I'll make sure to use that in the future.
Yes, I am.
I am up
You're a
next,
lizard man
and
racist.
I'm going to bring up the Cassandra trope. The trope of like the somewhat like of a person who could see the future, who does it to a person. The only thing is they see it going absolutely wrong, and that person going, nope, I don't believe you, and everything happening of how they
What is the
describe it.
trope name?
The Cassandra trope.
Okay, the Cassandra trope.
Why is it called a Cassandra trope?
It was easy. It was brought up thanks to the a Greek myth of Cassandra, a future teller, like a prophet. The problem being like she would tell a future, and no one would go, I don't believe you. And well, it would go how she would say it. Just the thing is, like she always say it like it went terrible.
I think you like it. You too.
Yeah, you definitely like it.
You would like future stuff.
It's not
I'm gonna be
people
honest.
like wait. I want to get my reasons first. I feel like you like it because it's people like refusing to accept like what they were told from someone who can see the future. Like nah, I'd win. So you like seeing so they're like I should have listened, and I feel like you like that part.
Like funny to think on that like most Greek myths were sort of just like the Gojo meme, but with like them getting killed in the same way.
This is
does
true.
anyone want to say anything else on that, or do I want to say? Well, the answer being
Bruno.
Cal, put a point up there. Yeah, no, you all got it right. I fucking love this trope.
Oh,
This trope
let's
has
go.
been a wonderful thing that I've been able to use for writing. It's been a one thing of characters of like leading up for examples of leading for the future. For example, we've seen it in an epic of Tiresias, or in the story of in the song of in the No Longer You song, we see like Tiresias like spoilers for epic the Odyssey and the Odyssey we see like Tiresias like tell like Odysseus of like, hey, I see like all this happening to like, but we don't like that it's like describing him at all. And then we see like Odysseus become that person. Tiresias was like describing perfectly to a T, and it's a wonderful thing that I just love seeing characters.
Didn't this also happen to Oedipus?
I think so.
Yo,
I'm not sure.
Greeks.
Greeks love their prophecies. It's like a kink to them at this point. I'm so
I
sorry.
heard they like them so much that Apollo decided to make one, but I don't
I
know. much about it.
know. They have a god of prophecies. My favorite I think my favorite running gag on the internet right now is whenever someone predicts something in the comments, it's always like the meme of like the girl like throwing a ball where it's Apollo prophecies and a random fucking dude. I think that's my funny.
What?
I think it's my favorite running internet bit at the moment. It's very funny. I love it. It puts a grin on my face.
But still,
Oh
not
god,
much
it's
to say on
my
that.
turn.
I think it's so case by case.
Okay, let's see. What do we have? What do we have here? Okay, here we go. I'm not doing that one.
You wrote
Myth-
it.
It's kind of Yuri's, and I don't feel like doing that one right now.
Fair.
Okay.
Misunderstanding. For example,
Hmm.
I'm realizing a lot of my examples are romance stuff. Shoot me, I love a good romance story. Okay.
I will sue you.
An example of this is the MC hugs another girl, and then the love interest comes in, sees them, and is now angry at them, thinking there's something more there than there is. An example of this is like in God, why can't I think? Don, where
Let's go.
yes, we all know you like Don, Isaiah. It's fine. The main character goes to work out behind the school, and the second kind of love interest comes up, and yeah, here, Isaiah, do you want to explain it? I feel like you're like itching to talk about Don.
Okay. In the episode, Okarun or Ken, whatever you goes to work out behind the school, and then Ira shows up out of nowhere and lets him, I love you. And he's like, I don't like you, leave her alone. And then she's like, no. And then they like get into like a altercation, and then Momo comes around the corner, like what? And then she like goes to cry or something. It's a whole thing. And then they fight a mantis shrimp named Peeny Weenie. It's peak.
Okay. That's enough Don for one day.
But still, do we guess yet if we think you like it?
I don't think you like
No,
it.
you guys haven't yet.
I think you do like it. I'm contrarian.
Earlier he said he likes drama, but this isn't even true. This isn't even drama. It's like in the early 2000s harem anime, bro. That's like literally one of the tropes that happens all the time, and I don't think he likes those.
I, in fact, do not like it. I find this trope heavily annoying. It's essentially what Isaiah just said. I love drama, But this isn't drama, and all it does is pisses me off because a lot of times it can be solved by basic communication where they just talk. I'll be honest, Dawn to Dawn, I give that example. That's like one of the only times I've actually liked it because Momo wasn't upset at what happened. She was more upset that Okarun had lied and was keeping something from her. She was more upset of the lying part than anything, which is why I like that
And
a lot more. Go
and
ahead.
also it's like soft, and then like next episode, and like usually in when this trope comes up, like some you were wrong for doing that, and then the main character gets punished or whatever without like any like actual resolution to it. They're just saying you're wrong. He gets punched in the face or something, and then ha ha ha, funny.
You would
Yeah,
know
no, I
this,
can't say.
Isaiah.
Yeah, no, I agree with Cal. I actually hate the trope. But currently enough, if my scoring is right, I think my math is right. I think I'm ahead already. Again.
I
Oh,
just
hold up,
realized
we're
if
gonna do
I
mine.
win, I don't get a Chili's gift card. I just don't pay for a Chili's gift card. I just realized this.
But like, we'll do it once like mine is done, so we're back at the top of the rotation now. So like, okay then, we're up to me. We're up to me. Mine will be Damsel in Distress, the generic ass trope, where you
Okay.
it'll be the person you love getting captured, and you gotta rescue them.
Okay, I can tell already just by the way he said it. You don't like.
I'm gonna say you
Okay.
He
do.
likes it. He likes it.
And these gonna be final answers.
Yeah.
Flash is correct. I don't like it.
Let's go. I'm
Damn it.
the best.
The reason will specifically be, I think, when I decide to think on this trope, the best cases I like with it will be when they subvert it. So, like, as an example, in this game, Super Paper Mario, Peach will, it sort of comes up that Princess Peach is normally a damsel in distress, and so they sort of, like, flip it, so, where it's like,
He's
oh,
a
I'm gonna
chill
just have this
dude,
to you
for
all the
real.
time. Now I'm gonna fucking, like, try and make my escape from it. Stuff like this. So I think in cases like that, and I've heard as well it happens in Zelda, but I don't know that game series as much. I think it's, like, fine. But my biggest problem, my biggest example of this, where I don't like it, is gonna be with a anime called Bleach, where two different characters in the female main cast, Ruki and Orihime, like are hit hard by this trope, and I think are on. So essentially, in 2 out of the 4 main story arcs in Bleach, Rukia and Orihime are like captured, not both at the same time, but like one in each. But essentially, Rukia is the first person, and they are essentially on the back foot. It feels like all the way up until the final saga, where essentially they're busy on catch up, since they were captured an entire arc. And with Orihime, I don't even believe they make the catch up. Me and Flash discussed this a little like in the previous evening. But like Orihime has some really good feats,
No,
stuff that
her
they've done.
powers are really good.
But like it feels like it comes up so little since like in a massive arc they were just busy getting captured. Just busy.
I think I could bring up an instance where I think you do like this arc, but I'm not sure if it counts. So back in the good old anime of Golden Kamui,
Okay.
We bring up
God.
this anime one more
um,
time. I'm
I-
quitting.
I
Uh,
forget her name, but remember when it was
Ashbury?
Sakara?
It means the
Yeah,
season
her.
3.
Yes, remember season 3 where she is not
I
captured, but
don't.
basically enough. Her uncle brings her on a different, her uncle like brings her Elsa, and we see the MCF to rescue her. Kind of. Would you count that
Yeah,
as a damsel in
essentially,
distress?
the problem with that is that when Ashpira is getting dragged into a different country, it's more so upon like false pretenses. I don't. When I think damsel in distress, I think like where they're like it's very the cast knows what is happening. It's not like this is like some political like it's just the person. I think like Princess Peach when I think damsel in distress.
All right,
Yeah,
just like
Princess
I'm just
Peach.
like double checking.
I'll say
Also,
as
by
well.
the way,
Actually,
it is canon. Mario and Princess Peach are just friends. This is canon.
No.
Mario L, Luigi W.
But is there more to say on this? Some person gonna in here gonna have a defense.
No, I don't.
Defend the
Uh,
trope? Did you say
Yeah,
somebody
dude.
gonna
It,
defend the trope?
I think you can't defend the trope because the trope is inherently misogynistic in the sense of woman has to be in distress and like hopeless so man can come and save them. That's essentially the trope exists so men can feel better or men can
Well,
feel
I'll say I
strong.
think it can happen in the reverse. I think a male
But that's very
dude
rare.
like captured. I'm
Yes,
with you.
I agree that can happen, but in the vast majority of it, and the reason this trope even exists is for like those core reasons and beliefs. And I would say the reason you're giving would be like a subversion of the trope itself, if I'm being honest.
Oh no, I did say that much. I did say I like it when it like a subversion is done, but that's the reason I overall don't like it. But
Fair enough.
okay then. Now the current score is gonna be Cal 3, Dead Fun 3, Flash 4, Zan 4.
Damn.
Ooh, happy.
I'm gonna have to cough
Okay.
up $10.
Okay then. Well, my bad first, but then we're back up to you, Flash.
Okay. The next trope.
Switch that up.
The next trope will be enemies to lovers.
I think you like it. You don't even have to have an explanation on this. It's
I
like
think you like it. Yeah, I think you like it.
I think you like it because I like it.
based.
Okay. I, in fact, do not like it.
You're not
Yeah.
based, you're
Really?
washed. It's such a fun. It's
a
so
pretty good trope.
fun. It's
It's not.
why do you not
The
like
reason
it?
why I don't. Okay. It's more of a fandom reason.
Okay then.
Like, okay.
I'm gonna
so-
disagree with your entire next statement, but sure, continue.
From what I've actually seen, I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty meh, but on the higher side of meh. But the internet just kind of ruins everything. Like, okay, if two characters don't like each other, they're like oh, they love each other. Ah! And it just irritates me because like if two people despise each other and want to see the other person die, and I said no, they actually love each other. It just irritates me and makes me want to go on the genocide. Can I say that on YouTube? Am I gonna get like shot
With
down?
how you're describing it, I don't think you're describing enemies to lovers.
No, like
It
they
kinda
really
are.
is
Like,
though.
the problem is
That is
that
literally
like
what it is.
they're allowing like the fandom to have like way too much control with like how much they care.
Like,
Right.
okay,
Yeah. I
okay,
gotta
wait.
disagree.
Okay, I do like it, and surprise, surprise, Dan, because in the beginning they start off at like literally an opposites, and then by some, you know what, we're best friends now, yay, and they're based. Okay, they're based.
I will say this. I'm so sorry. You have to, as consumers of media, you have to know when to just tune out the fandom. Because fandoms genuinely can ruin genuinely good shows. Prime example, My Hero Academia.
I
The fan base more or less has like grown up and calmed down for the most part to a certain degree. However, let's not forget about the dark ages of 2020 when the My Hero fandom was actually insane, like genuinely insane. Another
Still.
fan base that I think is low-key kind of bad is the JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen fan base. To the point where
they don't read.
the author was getting death threats based on the ending of the story. And let's not forget about that one dude who said, I can write a better ending and tried
And
to
then
make
made
it.
a
And it
horrible
was
manga.
so bad. It was laughable.
I think they're still making it too.
They shouldn't. I don't want to crush someone's dreams, but at a certain point, you got to realize this isn't it.
Fucking stop.
This isn't it.
Okay, you can bring like fandoms into things because they can genuinely just ruin something for a person. Like, okay, what's something that was ruined by?
Okay, wait. This is
I
like a
can't
complete
think of
different.
one.
This is like a different episode.
It's a different
Pretty
topic.
much.
Okay, yeah.
Like, so like, is that like the? Okay, then I believe that's like the discussion with Flash. I
Quickly
think
enough,
Yeah.
earlier enough. Faustian bargain, a deal with a demon.
Faustian.
You
War.
love
I
this
don't like.
one.
Yeah, you like it. Actually, true. Facts. Cal.
How?
Cal, what about you?
I'm gonna be real. I was busy doing something. I was not listening. What was the trope?
What were you busy with? What were you busy with?
Just figuring out which trope I was getting rid of.
The Faustian bargain, aka a deal with a demon.
You would like
like
this. You would like this.
He loves
I'm
it.
gonna-
He wants to go
I'm gonna be
behind the
honest,
bleachers and
I-
make out with it.
Be
If
the
you
person
say-
that makes the
I
deal with the demon.
I fucking love this. I cannot lie.
Okay.
This has made so many good stories I have loved. For example, Bill fucking Cyphers. He is great at it. Or
You
A
would
better
know
example
about
out
Bill
of that I will
Cipher,
use.
wouldn't you?
the
Everybody knows
Phantom.
about Bill Cipher.
The Phantom of the Paradise, an amazing rock opera movie, where our main character, Winslow, makes a deal after being injured with a swan to sell his music. And spoilers for the movie, we later find out Winslow cannot die thanks to Swan, where Swan has to literally kill, where Winslow has to kill Swan for him to kill himself too. It is an amazing deal. It's made so many fun stories. Just so much good. The chef's kiss
Our first
of a
thought was,
Another.
trope.
Go ahead.
my first thought when you said this was Ghost Rider, because bro made a deal with like the actual devil, like save his dad
Ghost
from
Rider does
cancer or
work
whatever.
too.
And then his dad like died the next day. That's
Like,
base.
I'm gonna be
Based.
honest, Ghost Rider works too. It
I think.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. You can be first.
One that I personally really like is Will from Baldur's Gates 3. I think first mention anything D&D related on this podcast, which is a little crazy now that I think about it. But I think his story is done very, very well in that story where he made a deal with a patron because he's a warlock, obviously. Where we see throughout the story why he made the deal, why he wants to get out of the deal, and he's willing to sacrifice himself to save other people. How he's willing to essentially sell his soul to have the strength to protect the people who can't protect themselves. I haven't gone fully down his pipeline. I low key kind of killed him, I think, but I might do it in my second playthrough. Listen, I didn't want to deal with his Patreon stuff, okay? So I guess spoilers for Boulder Gates if you go down this road. Apparently, if you let her die, Will gets sent to hell. And I didn't know this. I didn't know this.
Hal really decided to damn a person to hell.
You know what? He
Yeah.
wasn't in my main party. I didn't care, okay? I played with him for like the first arc and then ditched him for wizard, okay? Oh no, I ditched him for the barbarian. And she was hot, so I have no...
Oh, Karlach's fucking hot.
The one example I'm gonna mention with this is well, actually, honorable mention Chainsaw Man. Really like that series with this. But I'll say as well, I think my favorite use case will be with Berserk. There's this little red egg called a Behelit, and like what? Berserk's is good. What?
I don't like
Flash
dark
Gordon.
You
series.
suck.
Crazy.
I
Okay.
hate dark series, bro.
Okay, then I'll make sure to tell you then if I have you recommended an anime, I'll make sure its brightness will be up to like 60% capacity. With the Behelit, when you're at like your worst point, I believe it was essentially like you can sacrifice yourself sense, where like you then become like a horrible demon person, and like there is no like two ways with this. Each person that chooses to like sacrifice into the Behelit is just like a bad person, and I sort of like that. Since in many
Griffith.
cases, yeah, this is true. So,
They did
like,
nothing wrong.
So you just no wait, Cal, you defend everything that he did?
Who's gonna be up? Who's gonna be up?
Ooh.
I believe it'd be Cal.
Oh wait,
Okay,
is it
then.
me? Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. We're only doing 4, correct? If I have this understood
Yes.
correctly. Okay.
Yeah,
Do we have time to do 5?
I don't think
yeah,
so.
that's yes.
Which I'm fine with this. Yuri, I'm getting rid of yours. I truly couldn't care
Yeah,
less.
that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
I'm
To be
getting
honest.
rid of yours. Wow.
Found family
Okay.
is my next one. Examples of this would be kind of like Fairy Tale and the Guild, how none of them are blood related, but they all feel like family. What you call it? The funny family meme from Fast and Furious movies, and stuff like that. Essentially a group of people that don't really have any real connection come together and make their own family.
I think
You
you
like this
it.
trope.
You like it?
I fucking love this trope. It's a fun trope. Maybe it's because I have a horrible family. But I really do love found family. It's just a part of my brain where I'm kind of like, ooh, these like nobodies come together and like form a connection and realize even if you don't have blood ties, which fun fact, no one's blood related. We all have different blood. Anyways, even if you have completely different lineages, different race, different gender, different everything, you can come together and make your own family and create something that you never had. What?
Like in One Piece?
Yes, like in One Piece.
You know,
I thought you were gonna
love
say
that-
something else.
You know, I love that trope.
I
And
was
I'm gonna
gonna
bring
say-
up a horrible. I'm gonna bring up a horrible example. Chainsaw Man.
Can we ban this guy? You can't say found family and Chainsaw Man in the same sentence. It's like not possible.
I think my
Like,
well, you explain yours first, Yuri. You explain yours.
The way at the spoiler for Chainsaw Man, obviously enough. The way at the story where Denji, Power, and Akka like become like close as a family, but then fucking Maka like decides to
stuff
ruin it
happens.
and use Denji.
You're not saying anybody's name right.
Pew Maka. I love my favorite Chainsaw character, Maka.
I
You didn't even say
listen.
Aki's name right. You didn't say Aki's name right. And I don't even watch
Makima.
Chainsaw Man, and I know this.
I listen. I can't pronounce worth a shit. I'll
Yo,
be honest.
dude, Maka Allburn from like Soul Eater? That's so crazy.
I need to watch Soul Eater.
I would
Still,
highly recommend it.
with that said,
I'm gonna
my favorite will be.
cry.
I think my favorite will be from like the top. I think the Phantom Troop. I think it's really dope as fuck. How they function. And I think I don't know. I like how can I think too many series will like self embellish when it comes. Not to say it's bad. It's like it feels like it comes up so much so. With the Phantom Troop, it's really casually done. It's like okay then, we're like a crew. We each have these different roles. Here's like this is just how we do stuff.
One that
I
oh,
do think
go
it's
ahead,
more
Isaiah.
interesting. I do think it's more interesting with when a villain group does it. 'Cause when a hero group does it, I'm like, oh wow, it's another Tuesday. But when a villain group does it, it's very unique. Because when in villain groups, when you die, like when villains die, who cares? But like
I do.
if
I do.
in story,
I
Stuff
do.
like this trope is a reason that makes you care. That makes
like and whatchamacallit, in
Amici.
Naruto. And
Oh,
when anybody
that's a good
from
example as well.
Akatsuki dies, like there's barely any reaction except for the
Mhm,
like the few who are actually friends,
mhm. And like
which
naturally,
is
you don't have to
Pain and
have this
Kono.
come up. You don't gotta have this come up like all the time. You know, it becomes repetitive then. But it's like I think having a good mix where it's like some villains are like cold heartless bitches, but then some are just like they have companions too, and they're here due to reasons.
I
It
will
can
be
be a nice way to.
honest. I low key want more like cold-hearted villains right now. I feel like villains that care are like really popular right now. I feel like a good turning point for this was Thanos and Infinity War, where like it seems like since then not all but a lot of villains have to have like this like really deep motivation, which is fine. I love it, but I do like a hater like Reverse Flash or Dio, where they just like they're just evil. They're just bad
I think we're
people.
still.
I
I think we're still getting
I
both, to be
don't
honest.
I don't like it when they're just like some, oh, I'm actually a sad villain. I like when they okay when the Maleficent movie came out. I hated it. I like the idea where she was just so evil.
Racist.
She come out of nowhere and curse a baby for like no reason. That would be based, okay? That would actually be the best.
To feel the Nile.
Like, if she was just like so evil, she was like some, oh, that's a pretty cool baby you got there. What if I cursed it to die? But instead, it's a whole sad backstory, and that doesn't even make any sense. Like, why curse a baby? Why not curse the king? What did the baby do? And then, she brings the baby. Well, she brings Aurora, I think that's her name, back after she cursed her, which is stupid because she's just undoing her own thing. So she's not the hero in this. She's still the villain, and I don't like her.
But still, is that like the general discussion on this trail? Is there more we're gonna
I
say
believe so.
afterwards?
I think
God, I'm a
that's
hater.
it. You're the villain you want to become.
Oh well, hello
Uh,
there. I believe I am up now.
That is
Yep.
correct.
Okay then. Good is not dumb. Self-explanatory.
Huh?
You like this?
I
Good is
don't think
not
you like
dumb.
it.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a trope.
like
Yeah.
when okay, how do I
I
explain
think
it?
it's pretty
Like,
self-explanatory. It's pretty
I can show you
self-explanatory.
yeah,
where.
it is,
Well, I want to
but
know
Normally in
more
Okay,
the
you know
media,
what?
context of it, like to make sure I'm
normally in
understanding
media,
correctly.
normally in media, goody characters act say in the smartest way to make sure that the plot can progress. This is essentially a subversion trope where like it'll be like, oh well, you see the good person is actually like giga smart and they can like come up with stuff ways to like counteract like you know what I mean now.
Sure, I don't think you like this
like my
trope, but I
goat
don't
L.
fully understand the
I
trope.
don't think
So
you like
I
it, but same
No,
thing with
I
with
think
like
he
House.
likes. I think he likes competent good characters.
I think he
Oh
does,
wait,
but I think he like I don't know.
wait. Okay, you know what? I'm swapping it. I think you do like it with how like Isaiah said it.
I need a chance to win, so I have to go the opposite of everyone. What you call it? I don't think you like it.
Flash and Zan are correct.
God damn it! I'm
Let's
out of
I
the
like
running.
go.
I'm out of $10. Isaiah, please win this. I don't want to give a Chili's gift card to someone who lives in the middle of butt ass nowhere.
Okay then. So with this, So pretty much to dive into this a little more, I think an example will be best. Where's my notes? Where's my notes?
What a nerd.
I fucking hate it here. But like I'm trying to think on a series we haven't said yet. I think a good example on this will be in Death Note. In a normal
Who's
story
the
like
hero,
Death
though?
Note, the opposition, the MC, will have so the opposition to like Kira will be dumb as bricks, and they're put up so that way they can make the MC look good. But in Death Note, L is made to be as competent, if not more so. I believe it's normally said that like L is more smart. So
L
with this,
definitely is.
so like I think in this case, it just does well. I think you gotta have like a good mix. You gotta have some characters that are like you know, not as smart. But I think what I don't like, the reason I like this trope will be I don't like it when the I guess the good faction in the story has to be dumb to like progress the story, if that makes sense. I suppose in certain niche cases it could be fine since like I don't know, some characters are just dumb. But it's like
One
what's
Piece.
but like as an example to the opposite, what's a good example on a story where like oh, Dragon Ball. Yeah, like half the stories in Dragon Ball won't happen if the characters are like 50% more smart. And that sort of like
Like,
does fuck with certain arcs.
A good. I don't know
yeah,
if this
like,
is. Oh, go ahead.
in the Android arc, like, they could have just used the Dragon Balls to say, hey, I wish Dr. Gero's head blew up or something. But they'll have them, no, we want to fight these people to prove how strong we are. Ah! I flexed, by
By
the
the way,
way.
to have
I hate
context be
Dragon
provided.
Ball.
By the way, to have context be provided, these like future robots are gonna like have the Earth be genocided, like heavy massacre type stuff. They are not good. They are not,
They're, in
this isn't
fact,
like
the
a case
worst.
where it's like this isn't like a case where it's like, oh, they're honorable warriors, so like da 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 da. Yo, dude, they could have literally decided to wish like, where is Doctor Gero, and like, how can we stop them? How can we stop? And like that'll have been the correct move. So,
Yeah,
like
but
with that,
instead, they wanted to prove how strong they were. Goku died, Trunks died, Vegeta got his arm broken, Gohan got traumatized, and then he's mid.
Wah, wah, wah.
Then he's not good.
Anyways, enough Dragon Ball talk. I can't deal with it. Um,
okay then, yeah,
an
very cool.
example.
What's yours?
What you call it? Well, just to make sure, a part of this, like the opposite of this trope that you dislike, is where the antagonist like kind of dumbs down to make the MC look better. Is that correct?
No, the exact opposite. When
Well,
the
no, I thought that's what you
heroes must.
disliked.
Well, I don't. Well, I don't like it when both happens, I guess. But no, that's the reason I said Dragon Ball. I said I guess you didn't follow the examples that you don't like the series that much.
Yeah, well, I honestly,
Well,
as soon as you start talking Dragon Ball, I tune out. I'm gonna be so real with you.
but essentially, I don't like it when the heroes have to be dumb, so that way the story can progress.
Oh, okay, never mind. My Cecil and Invincible example doesn't work too well. So sorry.
Well,
No.
I think that example still works. I think it's a case where like Cecil is in the good faction nominally,
Okay.
and they decided to make a dumb fucking move by the time the season ended with like the fact they decided to like capture Conquest. Like,
Spoilers, I guess. What you call it? Yeah, fair enough. Why did they have to
but in many
massacre my
cases,
boy like that?
but I think in many cases Cecil will like will be like a good example in the good is not dumb trope as well. Where like I think Cecil does different stuff where it's like it's not like traditionally morally good, but I think getting like the fucking the half robots was pretty good stuff like that.
I think that was a good idea as well. God. Okay, whose turn is it? This is the final round.
That would
Wait, what are the
be
scores? What are the
Isaiah.
scores?
Cal 4, Dead Fun 5, Flash 7, Yuri 6.
Let's go.
Isaiah, you
I'm
have to
the
take it
best.
home. You have to take it home.
Okay then.
Uh, question.
Yeah.
Can somebody go before me? I don't like my tropes.
Huh?
You have to be first, dude. You have to be first.
Bro, what you call it? We have a system. We have a
have a system.
rotation.
Oh God. I'm gonna kill because of you.
We can't say
I
that.
can't say that.
If I can censor myself and saying that
Well,
word,
then
you
you-
can. Dead, bleep that.
Okay, then. I'm gonna have
I'm
so much
used to-
fun. What is the final trope you have?
Okay. A Mary Sue.
You fucking hate it.
You don't like it.
What's Mary Sue again? I've heard of it. I can't remember what it is right now.
A character that has like no flaws. Everybody loves them. They're the best.
I'm gonna judge you if you like this trope. I'm saying no out of principle.
Why would anybody like the trope?
Okay,
Okay.
good. What
Christ.
I was gonna say that's
I appreciate you.
I-
You decide to even up the score, Flash. Even up the score.
I despise that trope.
well because
Like,
there's
it's-
no go sorry, this is your question. Go ahead.
Like, why? What's the point of a protagonist if there's like if they're just the best at everything. It's like watching a movie when you know the ending. Like in Godzilla, he's gonna win. We all know this. He legally cannot lose.
Actually,
This
there
is
are
just
some
not
Based.
there are some ones
Based.
where he does lose.
No,
Yeah, this
he
is true.
doesn't.
There are, like-
Contract, he can't lose.
Let's see,
Doesn't-
Godzilla versus
doesn't he-
Destroyer.
Doesn't he come back though?
Not in some.
Like isn't that
Not in some.
like he literally? It doesn't
The
even
original
matter.
Godzilla film.
Yeah.
Most
Lose-
iterations.
Loses
he
in
just
King
dies,
Kong
comes
versus
back.
Godzilla. Loses in King Kong versus Godzilla. Loses in Mothra versus Godzilla. Loses in.
Wait, hold on. They fought? I thought they were like in love or something. Is this not true?
They're
Maybe in the story that you read.
maybe in
Or, like,
America, but not in Japan.
I could have sworn that like Mothra and like Godzilla have something going on.
No, maybe in
I could
America.
have sworn I heard something about that.
Yeah, hold
No,
on.
not at all.
Does
as
go
Yuri
ahead.
said, in Godzilla versus Destroyer, they are killed as well.
Are
just
we
not-
counting minus one?
Yeah, true. Godzilla loses in -1 as well.
Okay, does he die?
Yeah, actually, in several
All of
movies.
In-
Yeah.
Okay, how many? Wait. How many times when he actually dies does he come back?
Dies in that, dies in that, dies in that.
Okay, they seem to have more of a
Um,
friends with benefits situation going on.
Are we counting Godzilla versus King
Yuri.
Ghidorah? Yes.
Giant monsters all out attack.
He doesn't die in that one.
Is this a
are we counting
Godzilla
the-
podcast? What's going on?
Are we counting
We have
Godzilla
it.
versus Ghidorah and Mothra?
I don't know. I'll have to like just look
Yeah,
back on
no,
it.
like Flash. Godzilla dies like a lot
Yeah,
sometimes.
dude. Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
you're just not.
I'm just a
correct. You're
Godzilla
just-
hater.
Okay,
The only
then,
good
good to
Godzilla
know.
comes from Dan. Okay.
Okay, then do you have a separate example?
God, Dandadan and Golden Kamui are like our. I don't like it here.
Well, okay, Cal, you seen Dan, so you're on my side. Okay.
I'm really not, but sure.
Yes, you are. You are on my side.
Okay, Flash, you literally have a. What example do you have?
Oh, I just don't like Godzilla, so I wanted to bring up something that involves Godzilla. So yeah.
Okay, I have
Okay,
one.
then.
It's what's the
Gotcha.
anime? I forget the name. It's the like some like S name guy is perfect. It's Sakamoto.
But isn't like that sort of the point with Sakamoto days?
No,
Yeah,
it's
and like
it's
he's
Oh,
not
wait,
perfect.
Wait a
No,
second.
no, different anime entirely. It's like it's a high school student. I forget his name.
So
Like,
what is Sakamoto?
even-
What is,
Do you mean Saki K?
Oh, wait.
No, that's like
No. He means that one. Wait, he means the one where the whole point of the show is that the dude is like perfect. Like,
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. Like, they took his chair, so he like started oral farming on the windowsill, and like,
Oh, but that's
What
a
are
good
you
example.
talking
I don't-
about?
oh wait, I know what
It's a
they mean now. I know what they mean now.
I
Okay, wait, hold
don't
on.
know this.
Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto? That's a
Yes,
good
that,
one. I like
that.
that. I like that. it's pretty much.
Oh,
that
this
animation.
one. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
This isn't a good example because it's comedic. The whole point is that he's perfect.
Okay, wait, I have another one. Order Online.
Okay,
Kirito,
yeah.
he's just the best at
Okay,
everything.
there we go.
He's
Damn, dude, that anime is
he gets
bad.
all
That's
the
so
wins.
crazy.
He's the best at the game. It's a whole thing that I just
That anime
don't like
is bad.
Kirito.
Most
Okay.
isekai protagonists.
All right.
Oh boy, and if you want to know more on this, you can watch episode 2 with it. Okay,
Please
so
watch
you're
episode
up,
2.
I
Please see the
guess
views,
I'm-
please.
I'm next. I'm gonna be honest. Since we did have to cut this down. I do have an honorable mention. Mad Jester characters. I fucking love them. For example, like Dementia from Paper Mario, the Lieutenant Surumi from Golden Kamui, and Envelope from Build. But my last one is power-ups.
just power ups.
Those are based.
The trope basically enough a character basically, for example, Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball.
I think
You don't like it.
It's such a basic. They have to like it.
No, I'm so sorry.
doesn't.
No, he likes it because he likes Kamen Rider.
All right. Is that okay? Is everyone's final answer is like Flash hating it?
Wait. Okay, wait. A power up and a transformation are two different things.
Well, he said Super Saiyan,
no.
and that's technically a transformation.
Yeah. That's transformation.
So, like,
Know that that's a
It's technically a power up, Flash.
Okay, then. So then.
I'm
Flash, you hate
Isaiah.
it?
Isaiah, he has to like it because he loves Kamen Rider. He like has like a fetish for Kamen Rider at this point. So like,
Kamen Rider is his whole thing.
I like
so.
how
Well,
Cal's just decided to be the biggest fucking dick in this episode. It's like each time a series they don't like comes up. Yeah. What's up?
So isn't
You
it?
agree?
So are we all? So are you guys saying you think I hate it or like it?
I think you like it.
you have to like it.
Oh,
If not,
you know-
you hate Kamen Rider.
I'm gonna
All
say
right,
you
Flash.
hate
What
it.
do you? All right. Well, Flash, put a point out there, I guess, buddy.
Let's go.
So here's the thing: if it's not, or if it's not actually earning the story, I fucking hate it.
But that isn't the. You just said power
Yeah,
up.
wait, okay, yeah, you did. Okay, I want to say, I want to
Yes.
say this. Hold on. This was the question that I was gonna have from you because you said you couldn't do it. I changed the question to random power ups because
Yeah,
I was thinking about it. I don't like random power ups. Power ups and random
I'm not
power ups
saying-
are two different things.
No. Let me explain. So for example, a power up for like how I've put it for like a whole thing of like, oh, Super Saiyan, or hey, here's like a brand new form I have gotten. A power up. If it's not properly earned, I fucking hate it.
You said
out of
Super
the-
Saiyan as an example. As an
Yes. As
What
an
do- what
example
do you
of
mean,
a power
yes?
up.
Yes.
I just said I just said with that example of Super Saiyan or like like as a power up.
I'm so sorry. I don't think this works because I don't think power up is like.
It's a
Yeah,
trope.
it's not a trope
No.
trope. There are power up tropes such as like it does.
It has a TV tropes page. So it's-
Jesus. Okay, I don't. Power ups, I think, is like a baseline trope because there are so many different versions of a power up. You have friendship is magic power up. You have I trained for like 2 years on an island full of women, so now I have these different forms power ups. You have I need to get stronger right now power ups. Or I
And
have
it's-
a stupid little belt thing where I can push a button and now I have a super suit
Hey,
power
buddy.
up.
Okay,
buddy.
shut the fuck up. Okay.
That's
You're
transformation.
overstepping,
What?
buddy. You're overstepping.
Okay, what I basically mean is it's a thing of not earned throughout the story. Like if it's just like, hey, here's a random power up, and like it's like, oh, I have because of like a dead friend. Sure, that's perfectly fine. But if it's just like, hey, here's a because I will name an example of Kamen Rider Kabuto. How basically enough their final form is them choosing between either a random ass person or their final form. They choose a random person and they get the final form, and it's just like it's a really bullshit form, and I just hate it. Or another example is God fucking Kamen Rider Saber. I fucking just hate the show with a burning passion.
Saber, Fate.
You can finish up this example, but
How they get their final form is basically power fucking friendship bullshit, and it's we must unite together just to beat the bad guy. Like, hey guys, let's all attack at once. It's that fucking bullshit.
Okay, then. So, like, as I said from the beginning, I think how you decided to set up the power-up trope was like sort of deceptive. But it's
I
like,
agree.
hey, I'm not gonna complain, and I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna
okay,
complain. I think it was complete bullshit, and you knew exactly what you were doing.
No, the
Okay, while I won't complain about getting the
Well, yeah,
point,
you ended up getting the point. Why complain?
I'm just gonna no. I'm not complaining about getting the point. I'm just saying, you didn't phrase it right. If you would have said Deus ex machina, then that would have I feel like that
but it
would have
wasn't.
fit.
But it wasn't
better
that. It
with
was
what you're doing.
basically enough. Just like it was like it was like no. It was like it was. Here's the power up. You just get it because you just get it because you're a fucking sunshine.
But that's a
rainbow
different.
person.
In my head, it's a different trope. What you call it? Like, here's the thing: when you say power ups, you're saying power ups in general. You said, and if I'm not mistaken, the trope power ups. That is all you said. Power ups. This includes video game power ups as well.
This is true.
I
But
fucking.
still, I said I'm not gonna complain.
I am complaining.
So
Okay, it's my
yeah.
turn.
Okay, then you're up, Cal. What's up, buddy?
Oh god, what's my last one? Let me look at this. That's it. Rise and fall. Essentially, the trope of where we see like the main like protagonist in the story reach like their biggest heights. Like we see them like climb up the ladder during the story, and then once they reach the top, they tumble down, and we see it all fall to smithereens. Example of this would
Like
be
Naruto.
sorry.
I said like Naruto and Boruto. Rope fell
Kind
off
of.
hard.
I guess, but not really. What you call it? I'm thinking of like Casino. The movie. What you call it? Where like we see like the main character like gets the casino and all that. has like this really lucrative criminal enterprise, basically has everything they ever wanted, and then about like the third act of the movie, we see it how it all starts to crumble down around them, like that type of trope.
Hmm.
I think you like it.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's a soft like I do like the trope, but I don't. You guys are correct. You guys got the answer correct. I do like the trope. However, I think if we were to scale how much I like these tropes, this one would be like on the verge of me disliking it.
Yeah, it's like
Because
you like it.
yeah, essentially, like I don't want every story to be like that, right? Where it's like I like when it happens, but there are some stories where I'm kind of like, I wish they could have just had like the happy ending, or I feel like they deserved to like not have had the fall off. Like there are some stories or like some movies where like if I rewatch it, I'll stop watching at a certain point because in my head that's the canon ending before everything kind of went to shit.
I'm getting what you mean. I think at certain points when like characters are on villain arcs, it just sort of fucking ruins it. I know that's not one to one what you said, but I don't know. That's like I picture this like a general like fall from grace trope. Am I tripping?
Yeah. Sometimes it can be. Other times it's that like not even fall from grace, more so like things like catch up with them or like stuff happens. Let's just say what's a good example? Let's just say that a character in of itself did everything they had to. They brought themselves up from nothing and now like they're in the big leagues and they're enjoying the big leagues and we get to see this. However, due to like some stuff they did at the beginning of the story to get to their position begins to like catch up to them. Let's just say like they kill someone. Now there's like a sudden investigation on it because new evidence came up and now they're being like torn down because of it. And everything they've built up is now in like shambles or is in jeopardy because of this thing they did at the very beginning of their career. That's not always the case, but that's like the best example I can give. Where it's not technically a fall from grace, more so like stuff is catching up with them. And now everything they know is like in jeopardy.
I don't know many tropes like this.
It's very common in like early like gangster films and stuff like that, such as like Goodfellas, Casino, like I said.
Yo, dude,
which is-
from Rick and
You know what?
Morty.
I actually
my
can
God.
name an example. Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. So
Oh
spoiler for
my
that. That is
Oh, wait, I was
actually
gonna- I was
a
gonna
good
say-
example.
I was gonna
Yo,
say
dude.
the only example that doesn't have to do with anime, like that was gonna be the only one that had nothing to do with anime. You ruined it, Xander.
The Gundam even hasn't even come up once in this discussion. Like, my God, I can't believe you're gonna say that.
Fine. You know what? I'll name one non-fucking anime one. Red Dead Redemption. Fuck.
Redemption.
Yeah.
Redemption.
Redemption.
Thank you. You happy?
Are you gonna explain?
give me
Are you gonna explain the example?
Okay. For example, the massive fucking spoilers with fucking into the game. It is come to reveal our main character has been part of a gang, and well, he has brought in his whole cab, his whole crew. The only problem being, it's revealed like the sheriffs go, all right, now we're gonna take you, and we have to, and we see Arthur kind of sacrifice himself for his family in a shootout with the sheriffs while his family run away. Honestly enough, it's the same way with Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. I will be honest, it's an anime I will highly recommend.
We almost had it, boys. We almost had it. Okay. Okay, Deadfun, you're the last
You
one.
can't bring up Kamen Rider. You can't bring up Kamen.
No. I mean, like, we almost had one where there was no anime at all, and you had to sneak it in.
I'm so sorry, Cal. You decided to make a podcast with us three.
You guys need to watch
We're
more
nerds.
movies.
We're nerds. We play D&D. Anime has.
Don't
to something.
expose
You can't just
us.
claim to be-
But still.
You. God.
I know, Flash. I'm with you, but still, just getting on. I can't think of a trope then from it, like not specifically at the moment.
Neither
But
can
still,
I.
is that it with you?
Yeah, it's up to you, Deadfun. Go for it.
Okay, then. My final trope is going to be self-sacrifice scheme, and to explain this, it's pretty much a trope. Where pretty much the person does a self-sacrifice, but it's plotted from the beginning. An example with this, not the beginning, but like it's been plotted before the point in the story where it happened. So if you want like an example with this, you all don't know you all aren't gonna know my examples.
What's the example?
I was gonna say Attack on Titan and Code Geass.
A show
I know
that I low-key dislike and a show that I want to watch.
I know Code Geass.
Code
I
Geass is a good
vaguely know
example, or like trying to think on an example.
Wait,
even
Cal
more.
said he wants to watch it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, so okay, then with Attack on Titan, then as my main examples. In the story itself, Eren, basically by the time the story is ended, they say that basically they intended to be killed and to be stopped, and so thus comes the self-sacrifice scheme where they intended it, where they. So like with that said, I don't know.
I'm gonna say you don't like it.
I
He
suppose a good
does.
example is maybe Thanos from since like like time travel bullshit did happen. Thanos was like sort of chill with getting killed by like I think it was Endgame. Am I tripping?
Yeah, beginning of
He
Endgame
did
is when
just
he
like
was killed.
he did retire.
Yeah.
Mm.
When he came
And
when he came up, he like destroyed the Infinity Stones and stuff like that and was basically like, go ahead and kill me. I don't really care. I already did what I had to do.
Yeah, essentially.
Is it
That's,
weird
that's
that I
like
kind of felt bad for him when he died?
A little.
You know
What
what?
you call it?
they make Thanos be sympathetic on purpose, so it's
Yeah.
like,
True.
I feel like
But,
you do
I
feel
like this
bad
because I
like,
feel like we have discussed, since it's already been exposed, I feel like we've discussed D&D characters where you've had like this kind of premise to a certain degree, or where you planned on like sacrificing yourself at a certain point. So I feel like with that like metagaming logic, you do like it.
And Flash,
too.
I've already said
oh,
you don't like it.
Wait, what's the score right now? Because this is the final one.
Flash
This
first.
could either be a tie break. This could be either a tie or not a tie.
Flash first.
I think you don't like it.
Okay, then I like this trope. So Cal is correct. But that won't make a score difference. I will reveal it once we're done with this mini discussion. I guess I can't really say as much as like Code Geass is going to be like my main topic from like conversation. But I don't
I'm
want to
so
spoil it now. I guess.
I'm so sorry, Dead Fun.
Okay, then. And then I was gonna have Attack on Titan be like a bad example, but I don't really have a cross
I'm
comparison now.
trying
Okay.
to think of
Uh,
another.
They
You know what?
planned
I'm
on
gonna name an example. Cal hating me in 3, 2, 1. Kamen Rider Blade. Massive spoilers for that. At the end of the series,
No
it is
one
revealed
cares.
to be.
I care. Shut up, Cal.
Okay,
Sam.
I'll shut the fuck up.
No, I
then.
mean about the spoilers.
I know, but just in case. Basically, it was revealed to basically at the end of the series is like all the monsters are running rampant and wild because there's only one wild card left. And at the end of the series, it's revealed the main character is another wild card, and him and his other best friend, the other wild card, can never meet again because if they do, it'll start another war. And it's an amazing thing of
Wait a
just
second.
being. Yes.
Isn't this like one of the things from earlier that Cal brought up, like the leaving and doesn't like explain why? Leaving
No,
to protect
no,
people?
It is
something?
not. It's a more of like it's explained because it's explained it's explained up front, and it's that's the ending of the series, and it's a melancholy ending, but it's a wonderful ending. I think.
I think that sort of counts. So like, you're getting the pass, I guess. Well,
One that I won't go too much into. What was their name? Aslan or something like that from the Chronicles of Narnia.
Aslan?
Okay,
That's not how you say it.
That's I think that's their name, the lion guy. What you call it?
yeah.
Like they planned, I don't know if it was planned from the beginning. I haven't watched those movies in a while, but I remember like a big part of it is that he planned on purposely like offering himself to be killed, what you call it, to save his kingdom or something like that. I really need to rewatch those movies. They were really good.
Yeah. That's a good example as well.
I was gonna bring up a Dandadan example, but that would be a spoiler.
Okay. Well, spoiler, like, as much as I've been shitting on you, I do want to catch up with Tom to Don.
I'm trying to think of another example. I don't know.
I can't spoil it because it hasn't been animated yet. It's from the manga.
Oh, that's so real.
Well then,
I can't think of
my general point with this is like, yeah, watch Code Geass, good anime. But still,
Wait,
yeah,
are we giving out anime recommendations? Watch Dandadan.
Oh,
Dad,
Please.
watch Dandadan.
Please watch
Dad,
Kamen Rider.
you hear me?
Please watch Kamen Riders. It's airing currently. It's brand new.
The final tally
Dr.
with
Stone.
this is gonna be the final tally with this is gonna be Cal at 6, Dead Fun at 7, Yuri at 8, Flash at 9. So
Flash,
win at
you
9.
did it. I will once I
at
get paid on
least-
Friday, I will send over the Chili's gift card.
I really don't feel
Let's
least
go.
at least your best girl got second place.
Are you though?
Well then,
Are you best girl?
I'm
Okay,
the only
then.
girl.
Listen,
But are you
all I'm
best
saying is,
girl?
did you win senior prom queen? I don't think so. Okay,
No, I didn't go to prom.
Too bad. What you
Being-
call it?
Being the only girl doesn't make you best.
That
makes
makes you
you
the
girl.
only girl.
Okay then. So with that said,
I
I
think
don't
we're
think we
way
have.
too mean to. We're way too
don't think
mean
we
to
have
Yuri
any.
during these.
Yo, dude, I'm punching back. I'm punching back. But like, I was gonna say, is that it? I think so.
I guess
I
so.
think it is.
Tune in for
Watch
next
Tom Riders.
week's.
That's
No. Tune in to next week's episode where we talk about what our favorite foods are. Bye.
This is not true. Yeah.
Bye.
Wait, is that actually going to be the next? Wait, what's the next one though?